Welcome back, dear YouTube viewers. I hope you're having a great time. I'm very happy because apparently my last video actually liked to you. There was so many views, and I'm happy because it was a very fun one about using those wolves, and I did something right there because so many people had viewed that video. But today, as I'd advertised, I'm going to try to go infinity with this deck. If you look at this curve, it's very scary to see, and we are running red cards and artifacts, and maybe once you see these cards you can figure easily out what the infinite combo is all about. Let's just do a quick review. I'm not going to just tell you how to do infinity here. Just look at the deck. It has many multiple winning conditions, and the infinity combo is about creatures, so there's a lot of disruption that can go awry and we could lose our pieces. But if we don't, we have an undefeatable power. So start beginning with this Walking Ballista, very powerful in any deck because you get this creature that has X in its cost, can shoot counters at different targets, can refill his counters. Yeah, pretty versatile and powerful, and since it does not have any color requirements, goes in any deck. Next we have Implement of Combustion. For 1 mana we get this artifact, it can be sacrificed to deal 1 point of damage to a player, and when this goes to graveyard from the battlefield we draw a card. Then we have Renegade Map, also 1 mana artifact. It enters tap, but then next turn when this untaps we can sacrifice it to search for a basic land and put that one in our hand. Expedite, a single copy, because if we pull out something very powerful and we have our creature with Summoning Sickness, maybe we want to give that one haste. This is a cantrip, so when we use this we gain another card. Just 1 copy should suffice, hopefully. Then Ravenous Intruder has the very peculiar ability of being able to sacrifice artifacts, and that gives this one a powerful bonus, +2/+2 until the end of turn. Then Reckless Fireweaver, and this is a very threatening card in a deck like this. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, this one deals 1 damage to each opponent. That can be also redirected to planeswalkers. I learned that one the hard way. I thought that you can only target the face of a player, but it's not the case. Then Servo Schematic, 3 copies. When we play this we gain a 1/1 token, and if this somehow goes to graveyard we get another 1/1 token. Very cool. Alchemist Vial, one of the oldest card, but very good for us because it gets us 1 extra card and we can use it to protect ourselves by paying 1 and tapping. We can prevent someone from attacking or blocking if we want to use this aggressively. So that's it. Salivating Gremlins, a very cute card. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, this gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. And I'm actually thinking, after seeing this, I'm going to go with just 2 of them. I'm not sure. Scrap Troller. This makes that whenever we lose 1 artifact to the graveyard, we get to bring back to our hand an artifact that costs 1 mana less than the one we just lost. That's very convenient in a deck like this. Cogwar Assembler, not really sure if this should go here, but at least for paying 7 we can create a copy of some artifact. Is pretty expensive. I don't know if this is going to be affordable in our deck, but I think it's like a backup plan in case our plans go really hard disrupted and we cannot otherwise do our winning conditions. but I think it's not necessary, but it's good to have the option. Foundry Inspectors, very synergistic card, a creature for 3, making other artifact spells that we cast costing 1 less to cast, 3 copies of this. Then Workshop Assistant, when this one dies, we can return another target artifact card from graveyard to our hand. So as you see, there's a lot of graveyard recursion in this assembler of decks. And then Pious Revolution, that also has an interesting effect. Whenever an untoken artifact is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we get to recover that card, or else the opponent is going to decide if he wants to take 3 damage or prevent us from recovering the card. Finally, mana base, pretty straightforward, 19 mountains. Inventor's Fair for the life gain, just in case we need it. Also, maybe we end up using the tutoring ability, so we can search for some particular artifact from the library, but we already have a hefty amount of drawing in our deck, so I don't think we are going to need that ability, but it's nice to have the option. And on the expensive side of things, we have the Rogue's Passage in case we happen to be with 5 mana that we don't know what else to do with. We can use this one to make 1 creature unblockable for 1 turn. So let's jump into combat and try to see how good or bad is this deck. I figure out that with such a curve and so many threats, it's going to be very hard to see the infinite combo shooting off before we kill the opponent. We either lose very quick with this deck, or we win very quick, but I don't think we have time to see the combo assembling itself. So in case we cannot do it, maybe I should try going against the AI, so we have more time. Double renegade maps, so lands won't be a problem now, hopefully. We have a Reckless Fireweaver, we can cast next turn. Even if we draw another land, that won't be too bad. Oh, Mirror, that's cool. Alright, and not land, but we have the Renegade map. We thin out our library. Go ahead, Mountain, to our hand. And we now can cast Reckless Fireweaver. And if the opponent has removal, it's going to be against this one. He already saw 1 artifact going to graveyard. I don't think the opponent likes having this out. Alright, we are against energy deck, so let's go for the throat and don't worry too much this time about our combos. Let's try to draw cards, let's try to do some damage. I think in the Renegade map and Implement of Combustion here. Well, we have the land too. So let's go Renegade map for sure. 1 point of damage for the opponent. And I think I draw with the Vial. So this one can win us for one. The single Reckless Fireweaver could win the game for us. We don't need much else, but the survival rate of this kind of card is too low. If the opponent has removal, he's going to use it under Fireweaver pretty soon. And of course we do not block the Brawler. Brawler can gain +1/+1 and trample, so we are receiving quite a lot of damage here too. So this is a race, and if the opponent has this sort of deck, probably has pretty powerful guys coming up. is he going to use the map? Yeah, so in principle the opponent has 5 mana for next turn, maybe more. Alright, so we could draw with the implement of combustion. I don't dislike that idea. Alright, play this. I guess this is cool. We get 1 token that can potentially stop the caravan from doing damage to our face. And no rush into shooting this renegade map now. Okay, I think this is a mistake because the opponent actually has 1 mana available, and he could have something that can kill the Fire Weaver there. I should have not attacked. Alright, more energy for the opponent. Whenever he drops a land, he gains 1. This, after reaching 8, he can get a nice 6/6 token. But I imagine the opponent is going to attack with the Brawler again. Has the option to crew the caravan, but we... Uh-oh. No! It's going to kill our Fire Weaver. Well, we knew that that was bound to happen. Okay, swings for 3, maybe he activates the ability, yes. So he's spending the energy. Skip. But we have the Scrap Trawler that is actually pretty good for us. So not casting because I want to do the vial. We can then bring back maybe the implement, so we keep drawing cards. So move on. Not attacking. The token actually is preventing the caravan from doing damage to us. It's in comparison with the Voltaic Roller is 1 less point of damage, but it still counts. We would be at 10 instead of 12. Harness Lightning. Okay. First we do this. So you cannot attack. Bring back this Implement of Combustion. Alright, and well, doing this now is not going to do much, but we want this on the graveyard just in case, and we pull out 1 land from the library, and this race is really fast. We are going to die very soon unless we can find something powerful that can kill the opponent before he kills us. So let's bring the vial. It's going to give us more time and cards. Okay, now what? I guess the opponent has more trample. Yeah, he can give trample to more guys, but he's not using that for just a 1/1 token. Alright, opponent at 13, let's see, it's just a land. So for 2 mana we get, okay, this is the most important card at this point. So we do not get waste. another one. It's cool. And I don't think we are going to play whatever it's pulled out, but it was a land, so we did finally used it. Let's continue here, and we are going to stop the caravan or the brawler. So what now? Can we do this before the opponent? Okay, what's he going to do? PNLR. Okay, this turn this is not too problematic. Next turn we are in deep trouble. What's it going to be? Cruise the caravan. Let's prevent some damage here. And stop, you are not going to attack also. Good, and let's hope we draw something that can win us the game, because this is looking terrible right now. Despite having a good start, I think we got too many lands. We are at 8. Founder Inspector, let's go with this first. Implement without paying any cost. And we pretty much must do this and find an answer here, or we die. Ravenous Intruder. Well, this could actually save us. Okay, now, so here the opponent might be running more removal spells, and that would be bad, but he only has 2 cards in hand. But during combat I think we can take down the caravan, or maybe the Boltect brawler. Which one is the worst threat? Alright, and he's going to attack with... Send both, come on. So it can only, so if we deal 3 damage to the brawler, it dies. And what is your next card? It was a land, and anything else? He swings. Thopter is problematic. Let's take down one of these. Let's see if the opponent is paying the energy here. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. Let's eat another one of these. And if the opponent does not have a pump spell, I think we are good. What is it going to be? Well, he can give +1 to one of the creatures, so he could try to kill our gremlin. Let's see if she does. He wants to kill the gremlin. No, gremlin, stop, please. Another time, again. Whoa, it's a powerful caravan. And Thopter. Whoa, the Thopter hits for 3. Come on, hey! Hey. What? The timer, come on. That's unfair. I was... That's so not cool. And now the opponent just wins with the Thopter. Stupid Thopter. Alright. A game lost because of the timer not responding. Dang. No. Come on, Thopter. No, I think... No, one land, and now he actually can pump up this Thopter. Oh. This is a sad way to go. We lost the Gremlin because the timer did not work. Oh, I'm a bit sad. Oh. Because if the opponent has a good deck, I admit that, and his plays were very good, but I feel like I'm losing not because I did a misplay or because the opponent did an extraordinarily good play. I think this game should still going on, and I should have my nice Gremlin out. Why Gremlin, why? So timer, a defeat thanks to the broken timer. That's one thing that you are not going to find in paper, in actual paper games. But okay, what's done, it's done. We are not going to go back there. There's no way. We can't do much about that. Just try to be careful next time. Okay, let's see if now this goes more according to our plans. So Reckless Fire Weaver is very powerful, but actually is here to try to bait removal. No lands. Okay, decent amount of lands. So last time we draw too many lands, and the deck has only 22. So what gives? So we have the implement. Maybe firing it off first turn, depending on what we draw next. But there's no rush into activating it so fast. Let's see if we want the card. Okay, we have the intruder. But the intruder I like to play later when we can actually... Okay, well, the opponent could kill it. No, let's just draw. It's not a bad time to draw. Sorry about my undecisiveness. So this is already looking quite amusing. Servo schematic with a black source. Danger, danger, danger. And another Foundry Spectre. This is looking even better now. So hopefully here this survives long enough so we can do good use of his powers. So we have a 1 mana discount. If I play this for 2, then it's going to give me a discount for the others cost 1. Oh, it's beginning. So the only issue here would be languish, but even with against languish, this guy... Oh no, counterspell. Why? Why are you doing this to me? We have to pay how much? 3. We cannot do it. No counterspell. Okay, let's drop the workshop assistance. Anyway, maybe we can bring back the assembler if we want to. swing for 3. Oh, so nice. And we lost it to the counterspell. And the opponent probably has Tesser's Touch. Whoa. Whoa. That's a cool use of this Tesser's Touch. 5. I think we are going to be taking that damage because these guys are pretty useful for us. But maybe next time we send this into block mode. So let's go, you and you too. So can we what if the opponent has let's say Languish or Jahinis expertise? That is one of the ways that we might be losing our game. Let's attack with this. Yeah. The problem with this type of decks that I run is that they are very weak to mass removal. Opponent takes 3, so we have our opponent against the ropes. He has to attack or stay on defense. I don't think he can afford to attack as it is. Okay, this guy is not very scary. Gives the opponent energy and the scry, but as a creature is not the worst. So here I think I'm going to send this so I can grab the Foundry back from the graveyard. And implement, because we have this Crab Troller. Whoa, this is looking good. I wonder what the opponent is going to do now. Inventor's Fair, pretty handy for us. Let's drop you. You 2 for 1. And this is going to cost us nothing. We have 2 mana open. Let's attack with the Ravenous Intruder. And if we send the Foundry Inspector, the opponent could double block this guy. Alright, so far so good. Keeping this hand in case of Jahini's expertise, or whatever you want to call it. 4 mana. This is a problematic scenario, and that's not a problem. Now we are close to get our infinite combo going, but the opponent has blockers, so it's not going to look that impressive. Let's draw another card and see what we get. Yeah, Reckless Fair Weaver is fine for us. 1 life, 1 land. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, what am I doing? What's this? I think I can mill myself now. Ta-dun, 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 ta-dun. La 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 la. Ba da ba da da ba ba bam. Ba ba da 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 bam. Ba ba da 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 bam. Ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba bam bam. Ba ba da ba da bam. Ba 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 da bam. Ba 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 da. Okay, I think this is online. Not going to win this turn, but I guess that we are going to be pumping up so much this guy that Well, let's get this going. We can draw. I think we can fill our hand doing this. Let's do it. If we find another implement, we just draw twice as fast. Goodbye you. I forgot something this stage. Yes, but doesn't matter. Let's sacrifice this. Give me the card. It's a land. Drop this one. One more time. Is the opponent still there? I don't know. What cards can he be holding? I don't know. If we had one more mana, maybe we could do something fancier. I think what I need in this deck is Adrenaline Rush. That's the card that is missing here. This you first. Okay, the opponent scries. Not bad. And double Reckless Fireweaver means that the next turn we kill the opponent if he cannot stop me from doing this. Pretty fast, I should say. Okay, let's attack with this. Now we have 7 cards in hand. Play this and swing. Well, we could keep going forever and drawing our entire deck with this Gremlin combination, but since we don't have mana, there is still some way to try to do this. Okay, let's see if the opponent finds an answer here. Otherwise, well, he has Fatal Push, but he's going to cast it. Oh, he's going to cast it. He's going to kill the gremlins. Yeah. Well, too bad we have another gremlin in hand. Let's see now what he has. Reverse Engineer. No attacks for some apparently reason. I think if the opponent... Oh boy. Okay, 6 mana we need. This is really... I feel bad by playing this deck. This is not my style. This is just very bad manners. If, as I type it there in the description, if you had friends and you want to get rid of them, do this deck. Yeah, this is the worst kind of deck. So let's shoot this one. Yeah, of course the opponent left. Another one of these. There you go. Okay, let's end up this game. We can do it several ways, but I think the funniest way to do it is by activating the Fire Weavers here. 2 more mana and we could do it much faster, but this is just an infinite way we can draw our entire deck if we need to. Okay, goodbye implement. If we have another implement, we draw twice as fast. Yeah, this is working. How many more? So 3 more 3 more and that's it. So 1, 2, at this point, if we attack, we also win. Let's see our next card. Land. Good. And Shiba. Okay. Yeah. Yada yada. Pam para pam 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 pam. This is a nasty deck. If I drop any of these, it's game over. Yeah, if I attack and the opponent blocks with the schematic, he gets a 1/1, and the server schematic goes back to hand. He can scry with the theorist, but it's not going to save him. Yeah, I do not want to play this deck anymore. It feels so nasty. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it one more time. Awful. That's awful. And even if the combo doesn't shoot off, we still have a very aggressive deck. So it's not like we need it to win. I was considering also adding Chandra here, and the card that I said before, Adrenaline Rush, for 1 mana, gives +1/+2 and trample to a creature at instant speed during a turn. So that means that our infinite combo will connect. Keepable. We now have the Pia's Revolution to make matters worse, because now whenever one of our artifacts go to graveyard, the opponent has to either let it happen or take 3 damage. And seeing the opponent running 100 cards deck, I think he's not going to be very pleased about how this is going to look. We have draws. I think the Vial is one of the few cards that do not belong to Kaladesh and either Revolt. All the rest of the deck comes from there. Do I need the Fireweaver now, or do I need cards? I think cards looks better now. Nice. Move on. Okay, cool. I think we pull out a land with the map and cast Revolution. The opponent is quite possibly running enchantment removal and artifact removal, but he has to find it inside this pile, the Tower of Power. 100 cards. So for commander it would be actually a good idea maybe, but we don't have commander format here, so going for humans, maybe tokens. Alright, get the mountain. Well, the Fireweaver can stop these attacks, and we can play the combustion. So it's a bit more efficient that the Pia's Pia. Let's call her Pia or Pia. So now if he swings, he's probably going to use some pump up, so maybe we don't even bother to block. He has 1 mana, we have to recall that. No swingings. Okay, drop a mountain, that's perfect, because now we can do this draw out of the implement. Caravan is going to attack us, but we can also stop the attack with the vial. Let's see what the opponent thinks about giving us back this card. So now he has to choose. Is he going to take 3 or give us back this one card? Took 3, and this card stays on the graveyard, but not for long, I guess. We have more vials that can keep the caravan back, and if the opponent is willing to take damage, it's not going to hold much longer. We have this. Well, we still need to find too much lands for this to be useful. Maybe this should be replaced by the Chandra that I want. Tokens. So this is going to flip really soon. That means that our life total is going to drop really fast, and this guy has lifelink. Caravan is going to come at us, but we have the vials to gain us some time. Let's see what's our next card here. And just a land. Shoot 2 vials. I think we do, because this is going to flip and the caravan is going to come at us. So let's move on, continue, and see how the opponent does this. Well, if we pull our infinite combo, we can win this game. Okay, what now? We have to be ready to stop the timer. Relic Seeker. I think the opponent is going to crew. And okay, Evolutionary Leap. It's interesting, helping the opponent filter his deck. And what now? Okay, maybe it's deciding how to crew the caravan. This. All right. Stop her. See if the opponent wants to bring that one back. Or take 3. Took 3. Now we also do this. Are you going to take 3 more? He does. Okay. Opponent at 8 wins 2 out of the lifelink from the angel. Taps out, so that's cool. We can block here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we are doing it anyways. No pump spell. Good. Not bad. And Kyrion, and the opponent taps out. E3-2 Kyrion. And okay, we might be dead now. Let's shoot this vial and hope we get something. Intruder, not actually half bad. could shoot the vial. The opponent's going to give that one back to our hand. No, he's not going to do that. Let's do the map. Okay. 8. Well, we might survive, and it's not going to be easy, but we do it. Let's see. It's going to depend on whether the opponent decides to let the damage get through or not. Little spires can be problematic later. Oh, well, at least the opponent has no more cards in hand. Cruise the caravan, of course. Let's shoot this here. Let's see, do you want to take 3 more damage? Or give us back the Alchemist Vial? Thank you very much. And now 6, too much damage going at us. So the intruder can kill one of them, even Gideon. The caravan, the opponent has this one still there. So maybe, okay, let's say 6, 7, 8. Plus 6 more, yeah, it's too much, and 2 over here, it's not going to be good enough. Let's prevent this from becoming renowned. Stop the timer and sacrifice this one. And how much is it? 6 plus 8, 11 damage we take. The opponent gains 2. Okay, close one. If we find another Fireweaver, we might do it. Gideon transforms. Alright, is he going to... Well, he can give one of his guys indestructible. So attacking is not going to do much for us. So is it possible to find the combo at this point? We have too little mana to operate. Let's play this one. Let's see what we draw. Just land. Let's kill this one and see what the opponent decides. Is he going to take more damage? Is he going? He gave it back to us, so we play it again. No, it was a land. Come on. Okay, let's see. What about the Renegade map? Come on, take the damage. Take the damage, come on. Play this. And that's about it. Why didn't you show it up earlier? Oh, that's sad. Oh, if we had this out, I think things could be different. And let's kill you. All right, a very big gremlin. Confirm the attack. We are forced to attack this guy. Alright, and we eat one token that also is used with the evolutionary leap. Alright, so all in all we got a pretty sweet defeat against this deck that looks very odd with too many cards, but somehow managed to curve out pretty nicely. Found the caravan. There's only 2 out of 100 cards that can be that one. There is 1 single angel in there, 2 hunger garrisons, and the opponent managed to find all of those and also the lands. So yeah, we got really on the bad side of the board this time, and also yeah, we had a hefty good draws to begin with, but kind of the key aspects of the deck were too late to show up, but doesn't matter. We had our victory before, and then we deserve to lose, because this deck, come on, we shouldn't win with this deck. This deck shouldn't be possible to use. But so I think next time, not this, maybe I try it again, but doing a few adjustments. So expedite, I don't see it. We are going to actually use it as I supposed. So go with rush of adrenaline. Well, maybe we later find room to accommodate both, but I think this is more relevant in this scenario, and I think one of these cute gremlins could go away, and let's use this Chandra. The mana is going to be very sweet. Most of the time we are going to want the mana. So that's the current version of the deck, and I'll be trying it a few more games and let you know on the next time. Until next time, I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your comments, and sayonara.